It's your boy Jeremiah Kitchen, and I'm back with another episode of Don't Sleep on Tennis. I'm live at Tennis in the Land. The countdown is over. The night has begun. The day is here. I promise you courtside, well, tennis side, seat side. In this edition of what's going on in the world of tennis, let me break it down for you one time. The city of Cincinnati has been absolutely on fire. And what I mean is the championship match has just been had between Ariana Sabalenka and Jessica Pegula. And listen, I'm going to keep it real. Sabalenka beat her like she stole something. It was crazy. Sabalenka had 31 of 34 first serve points, 10 aces, 3 out of 5 on her break points. She had not dropped the set the whole entire tournament. And she beat Iga Swiatek. And now Jessica Pegula. Last episode, I told you she was back. I haven't changed my mind on that. She's back. How long it's going to last, I don't know. But she's on her way to the U.S. Open, and of course, she is on fire. Now, as far as Jessica Pegula is concerned, she just won in Toronto a few weeks back, right? Kicked butt, peeled through the tournament, and she's still on fire. So even though she's ranked number 6, I think she's still going to keep creeping on the come up too. So Jessica Pegula is getting ready for the U.S. Open. And again, even though she lost to Ariana Sabalenka in Cincinnati in convincing fashion, she's still that shit. Okay, so now let's get to the men's section of the tournament. Listen, the world's number 1 player is on fire right now. Of course, and that goes by the name of Jannik Sinner. Now, he's going against one of my faves, Frances Tiafoe. Now, Big Foe was down in the odds. Nobody believed he could do it or he had a shot because Jannik has been playing great tennis. Now, people thought that only because of maybe the hip injury that he had, that Big Foe possibly had a chance to defeat him. Now, I think he had a chance regardless, but results are the results, and the results are in. Foe lost the match, which he did thank the tourney in Cincy for invigorating him and bringing him back and giving him confidence and believing that he can, become that top player, because I still believe he can do it. Foe, we believe in you. Keep the fight, keep the faith. We're rooting for you. Don't sleep on tennis. Okay, so for now, we're going to talk about who's creeping on the come up. One of my favorite segments to talk about some of my favorites that may not get a whole lot of public press. You understand what I'm saying? So look, I want to talk about one of the young guns up and coming, and that is the person by way of Alicia Parks. Straight out of Florida, by way of ATL. She has a big serve. I mean, she has moves, lateral quickness, smarts on the court, off the court. She is doing her thing right now, and she's on the rise. So I want you to keep an eye out for her. Now listen, I'm not going to front. When you see her play, it kind of reminds you of you-know-who. Now, I ain't going to say you-know-who because other people don't say you-know-who. But you know what I'm saying. She reminds you of Serena. Of course, Serena had the wins to back it up. And hopefully that will come for A Parks too. But for right now, she is in the U.S. Open doing the qualifiers and she's kicking butt. And I hope that continues. A Parks, we got you. We love you on this show. Keep doing your thing. The Cincinnati tournament just closed. We still got tournaments going down. And in Winston-Salem right now, we have the Winston-Salem Open right before the U.S. Open. And in the Winston-Salem Open, I was able to peep one of the matches earlier, one of the upsets of the tournament. And that's the number 1 seed in the tournament, Baez, playing against Keurig. Now, I go front. Keurig beat him like he stole something. It was crazy. Dropped him in 2 straight sets. So we'll see what that match is going to be like, or the competition going forward. But keep an eye out for the Winston-Salem Open. It is dope. You don't want to miss that. So one of my personal faves, who is in the Winston-Salem tournament, is Chris Eubanks. And he's going up against Hugo Gaston. Now this kid, Hugo, is ranked number 61 in the world, while my boy Chris Eubanks is around 120. Hasn't cracked the top 100 yet, but he's coming. And he's another one that's creeping on the come up. Now, he has a great serve. Chris Eubanks has great footwork, and he's aggressive against the baseline, which may push Gaston back a little bit. We'll see. But Gaston has a wide serve, and that's kind of hard to bounce back on. Also, he has great footwork and great drop shots. So some of the things that he may do may kind of throw you off balance a little bit. Maybe too much for Chris to handle. I don't know, but we're going to find out tonight. Chris is really aggressive, and love it. Love it to death. This year so far, he has had 218 aces, okay? And 14 just the last match. And I think he's going to have a few more tonight. but we'll see. Chris, we're rooting for you. Do your thing, brother. And even if you don't, keep bouncing back. U.S. Open's right around the corner.